Hello Queens and Kings, my name is Thandeka Shabangu. Welcome to my channel. If it's your first time here, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back. Now, today we'll be doing a necklace. But first of all, before we get started with the introduction to the necklace, I would like to talk about something. For some of you that saw that I was making a watch, a beaded watch on TikTok. I got a lot of requests that said, can you please teach us how to make the watch? Now, I wanted to say that I won't teach the watch, unfortunately, because I have a reason. Because I also learned the watch from Ubudnati, and he has an entire package. He gives you videos for the tutorials, he gives you the material to do the watch. So it will be very unethical for me to also have a tutorial of the watch. So how you can contact him on Instagram. He is Nella Kahle Art Craft. Please contact him. He is a very good teacher. So also on TikTok, he's also Nella Kahle Art and Craft. I'll write the details on the screen and I'll also put them down in the description below. But we are going to do loom projects in the future, but I'm also still learning. But the watch in particular, that is the one tutorial I will never do because it's unethical. I don't think it's the right thing to do. So if you want to learn, Ubudnati is there. He is the best teacher ever. But for the future, we are going to do other loom projects because I'm also learning how to do this. So in future, we are going to do this. So yeah, now let's get into the introduction for the necklace. So we're going to do two necklaces. The first one was a request from Usesi. This is the necklace that we're going to do. These necklaces are in two forms. The first one, this is the one that I'm wearing, was a request from Usesi. Sesi wanted the tutorial for her son. So this one, as you can see, the number of beads for the color are the same size. It's 2, and then as you go down, it's 3. And then there's another one that we're going to do whereby the number of the beads as you go down, they keep increasing. This was a request that I got from Uraquel for the ones that has the colors for them to continue to increase. So we're going to do them in two phases. This is the first one that we're going to do, the consistent number of beads. And then the second one that you're going to do is the one that keeps increasing as you move down. So let's get started. So here is our necklace that we'll be working on. This one is not complete. This was an order for the 25th of September. The owner did not bring the deposit, but I have to complete it and then sell it to someone else. So what we're going to start with, the neckline. We're going to be doing the neckline. Okay, so let's get started with the neck. So here with me, I have my thread and I'm using my upholstery thread. I've decided to use black because the necklace is dominantly black. So that's how I decided on using a black thread. This is an upholstery thread. And the beads that I'm going to use are 8-knot sized beads. So the first beads that I'm going to pick up is 1 glass bead, and then I'm going to push it to the end. At the end, I tied 2 knots, but the thread that I'm going to use are double threads, meaning I tied both the 2 ends of the thread. Yeah? So I take my bead and I push it down to the end. Now we're going to make our button. And then I pick my large sized bead, So I'm going to pick up the bead, pick it up with my thread, and then push it to the end where I just added our stopper beads. There we go. And then we go back to our 8-knot sized beads. So what you're going to do now is pick up the beads here. So what you're going to do is pick up 4 of these beads, 4 black beads. So what you're going to do is take your needle and insert your needle under the big bead and make sure that it goes outside the big bead. So insert your needle under the big bead and the needle should be moving outside at the top of the big bead. By doing so, you are creating this beaded line over the big bead like this, and that's how you cover it. So you're going to keep doing that. Keep picking up the 4 beads. You pick up the 4 beads again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, I'm still picking up the 4th bead. Here is my 4 beads, and then I take my needle and I insert my needle from the bottom and move it, make sure it comes out at the top, and then I pull my thread. And there you have it. So just make sure that you keep doing this until your button is completely covered. So I'm going to do my second line, 3rd, 4th, 5th, all the way until it is this black button, the big black bead is completely covered by the small black beads. So now the button is done. It took me 9 lines to complete the button. Okay, so now what we're going to do is do the neckline. You're just going to pick up the beads. I can't really say the number of beads that you're supposed to be picking up because the number of beads that you're going to pick up are going to be determined by the length of your neck. So because our necks are different in sizes, that will be determined by the length of your neck. So now you're just going to use your black color beads and pick up as much beads that will make up the length that is suitable to your neck size. So this is my neckline. It's a nice, cute neckline. This is the thinnest neck ever. Even a newborn won't fit here. So now what we want to do, we want to create the hook that will hook our button. So what we're going to do now is pick up beads that we're going to separate. 25 beads. We're going to pick up 25 black beads. So these are the 25 beads that I have. You're going to take your needle and then from the first bead that you have, you're going to insert your needle there. Now this bead is not part of the 25 beads. Imioto, it's standing on its own. Yes, so here you're going to pull it nicely and then you do a testing, trial and error. Make sure that your button goes inside into the hook, the hoop or the loop that you just created. So now we've done the neckline. So the next step is for us to move down. Okay, the next step is for us to move down. Now let's take a look at our example necklace. Example necklace, specimen necklace. Specimen necklace says, what does the specimen necklace tell us? Now, at the top, we are going to pick up 6 beads for the first part. Ne? Throughout, we're going to pick up black beads, and the total number of beads moving down of the black beads, there are 66 black beads. But what I would like you to understand is, how does that number come about? I want to break it down nicely. So the first 6 beads is for the here at the top, and then the 60 beads, when you divide them by 6, you get 10. So for each 10 beads, for each 10 beads, they represent a color. So the 60 beads, that means we have 6 colors. The white we are not going to focus on because that's the foundation. That's for the 6 beads. So the blue is for the 10, the red is for the second 10, the white is for the third 10, the green is for the fourth 10, the yellow is for the fifth 10, and the orange is for the sixth 10 beads. So why do I keep breaking it down into 10? That means for each 10 beads, you have a color. So if maybe you want your necklace, you want to add 3 more colors and make your necklace a bit longer, that means you're going to add 3 groups of 10. So you're going to add 10, 20, 30. If maybe you want to decrease your necklace, make it shorter and maybe decrease it and remove 2 colors, that means you're going to remove 2 groups of 10 beads, meaning you're going to remove 20 beads. So that's why I want to break it into 10 to show you that for every color you add 10 beads. So if you want to expand, the colors and make it longer, remember for each color it's groups of 10. If you want to decrease, the same applies. For each color it is groups of 10. So it's either you add your 10 for your foundation face, or you decrease the 10 for your foundation face. Okay, so in this instance we have 6 colors. So for the 6 colors, we have the 6 groups of 10, which means we have 60 beads. And then when you add the 6 beads that are here at the top, you have 66 beads. Okay, so we move on to our neckline. So sorry to keep quiet, man. So you pick up your first 6 beads. That is that is compulsory, ne? And then you start with your 6 beads, and then you're going to add your 60 beads. So now I've added my remaining 60 beads. So in total I have 66 beads. Okay. Now that we've picked up our beads, now we have to move up from the bottom and move up. Let's look at our specimen necklace. If you look at our specimen necklace, you can see that you start with the flower at the bottom and then move your way up. So what you're going to do now is pick up 1 black bead. Here's my 1 black bead. Then I'm going to make sure it joins the crew. And then I'm going to pick up 3 black beads. Then once I've picked up my 3 black beads, I'm going to separate them. I insert my needle into 3 beads. The beads that is from the 66 beads. Remember, I added 1 bead that we just added. So here is my my recently 3 beads that I just picked up, and then you're going to insert your needle into the 3 beads, the last 3 beads from the bottom, and then you move up. And then your flower is created like this. Okay, so now what we want to do is move up. So by doing so, we are going to start adding colors, né? So now you decide on a color that you want to have. Once you've decided on that color, that's good. So now the color I've decided on is navy blue. So you're going to pick up 3 color beads, and then you pick up 5 black beads. So here's my navy. I pick up 3 navy beads and 5 black beads. Okay. And then you're going to take your belt, and then from here you are going to count 8 beads. So you're going to count 8 beads. Just want to make sure it's nice and bright. Okay, so you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then you insert your needle into bead number 9 and 10. Like this. So here you have 8 beads, and then you insert your needle into bead number 9 and 10. Insert your needle into bead number 9 and 10, and then you pull. And then you pick up a different color. You pick up 3 color beads, and then you pick up 5 black beads. You pick up 3 color beads. In this case, I've decided on white. And then you pick up 5 black beads. And then you do the same thing that we did before. You're going to, just after the bead that has a thread coming out, you start counting from there. So you're going to count 8 beads. So here's my 2, 4, 6, 8, and then you insert your needle into bead number 9 and 10. Bead number 9 and 10. So you count 8 beads and you insert your needle into bead number 9 and 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then I inserted my needle into bead number 9 and 10. And then I continue again. I pick up a different color. I pick up 3 color beads and 5 black beads. In this case, I pick up yellow beads. So 3 color beads and 5 black beads. So how do you go about? You're going to count 8 beads. So you're going to count 2, 4, 6, 8, and then you insert your needle into bead number 9 and 10. You count 8 beads and then you insert your needle into bead number 9 and 10. Then you do the same thing again. You pick up 3 color beads and 5 black beads. You keep changing the colors of your beads. So here are my 3 red beads and my 5 black beads that I've picked up, ne? Yes, and then from here you are going to count 8 beads. You want to say 2, 2, 4, 6, 8, and then you insert your needle into bead number 9 and 10. Insert your needle into bead number 9 and 10. Then you pick up a different color. Make sure that the colors are inside. But now it's going to be tricky because they're going to move around. They're going to go that side and go that side. Just make sure that you just twist them here, and then make sure that the colors are on the inside of your necklace. Okay, inside of your L. Yes, not outside. And then you pick up 3 color beads and then 5 black beads. This is my next color. So I've picked up 3 blue beads and 5 black beads. What you're going to do, you're going to count your beads. Count your 8 beads and to say 2, 4, 6, 8, and then insert your needle into bead number 9 and 10. Okay, and then you pull. Make sure that your colors are on the inside like this and not on the outside, no? Then you pick up your 3 color beads and 5 black beads. So here's my next colors. I have green, so 3 color and 5 black beads. What you do, you're going to do the same thing. You're going to count 8 beads, and so 2, 4, 6, 8. You insert your needle into bead number 9 and 10. Bead 9 and 10. So what should be happening is that the remaining beads, you should supposed to be having 4 black beads. Okay, so what you're going to do now is you're going to move to the top and then turn. So now you're going to pick up 2 color bead and 2 black bead. So in total you're going to have 4 beads. So I picked up 2 yellow and 2 black beads. So now from the neckline, you are going to skip, this is the neckline, you are going to skip 2 beads. So this is the first bead, this is the second bead, and then into the 3rd and 4th bead you are going to insert your needle like this and you pull. And then after you've pulled, you are going to insert your needle back into the 2 beads that you picked up, the 2 black beads from the 4 beads. So insert your needle here. What I've noticed, about this part is that people have there are different ways of doing this part, joining the top part and the bottom. So if you have a different method of doing it, please don't panic. It's okay. Other people, they do not come back and join here. For some beaders, when they're at the top, they pick up other color of beads and move down. So this joining the neckline and joining the horizontal and the vertical. There are different methods of doing it. Yeah, so this is where we're going to stop for this part. So for the second part, we're just going to move down and move up and move down, just to show you how to go about. Yeah, and maybe and also we'll be showing how you introduce new colors. Ne? And then we're going to be done with this necklace. And then the next other 2 beads, we're going to be doing the very same necklace, but the number of our colors will keep on increasing. So move from 3, move to 4 beads, move to 5 beads, move to 6. So we're going to keep increasing. My mom likes to say the holes. The holes are the ones that increase. I like to say the colors. So yeah, so that's how we're going to go about. So tomorrow we're just going to do move down, move up, and move down again, just to show you how you go about, how you introduce a new color, how you move down, how you turn. Yeah, and then we'll be done, and then we'll start on the next necklace. And for that one too, we also will be having 2 parts. Okay, so this is where we're going to stop for today. I love you guys so much. If you love the content that you're seeing, please consider subscribing. Remember to love yourself, respect yourself, honor yourself, and have fun. See you on the next video, Queens and Kings. Bye.